They say it's a big rich town. I just come from the poorest part. Legal or illegal, baby, I gotta make it. What's up, y'all? This is Ty, and I just realized I'm singing the wrong theme song. That is the theme song to the original Power. I'm sorry, y'all, but what's up, y'all? This is Ty. I am here to review season 2, episode 4 of Power Book 3, Raising Kanan. And that's the wrong theme song, I'm sorry. But anyway, tonight's episode is titled Pay the Toll. But before I get into that, I gotta give a shout out to my lovely subscribers that hold me down in the comment section. I'm talking about folks like June BLC, Lamont Simpson, Savannah Rivers, or more. What's up, Savannah? Long time no see. The Homie, Kryptonian Black, Quentin Baptiste, House of Sir James, Taj Bullet, the R.C. Kroger, and all the rest of you lovely, wonderful people that be holding a brother down in the comment section. I do truly appreciate that. And listen, just hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and keep this channel going and growing, right? That's what we're going to do around here. So anyway, let's get right down into tonight's episode, Pay the Toll. We've got a few things to cover here. First of all, we see Kanan at the prison visiting his uncle, was supposedly his uncle, Def Con's brother, up in prison, getting reassurance because, you know, Rock, she's real clever and conniving with her stuff. She's upset that Detective Howard done told Kanan that he's his daddy, because that's really his daddy. And, you know, her attempts of getting him killed have failed. So now he's up at the prison getting reassurance from Def Con's brother. And Def Con's brother like, yeah, you know, y'all got the same eyes. And, you know, your father, he was running stuff. Your age, he had the block on lock and this, that, and the third. And he would have did the same thing you did by coming and finding out the truth. Blah, 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 blah. Just really confusing the boy. Trying to make him feel like this is true, whatever. I think it's a wasted trip. That ain't your daddy, man. So anyway, as Kanan is leaving and going back with Marvin, Marvin had some funny words for him. Marvin is pretty much telling him, listen, I don't know what he was telling you why you need to come see him anyway. He said, but listen, whatever's going on through your head, what all that matters is your mother, me, the family that's here for you right now. He's like, look, just keep it with us. Don't worry about all that other stuff and all that noise. Just keep it here with us. But then it wasn't just me. Marvin started getting in his feelings to me because he's like, yo, no matter how we this, that, and the third. I believe he was talking about his own situation with his own daughter, Jukebox, who has not been in the home since he choked her up last season. So she's upset with him. And so he pretty much was giving his own feelings. That's what I think about that. So speaking of Jukebox, we left off last week. Jukebox was up in Harlem at the church. She done found her mother. Her mother loved Lord now. Her mother's in the choir director. She's just a good woman. She loved the Lord. She heard us cry, all that good stuff, right? But, you know, Jukebox ran off. So now in this episode, Jukebox gets the courage to go to the woman's door, ring the doorbell. The woman lets her in. It's played by the beautiful LaToya Luckett. Talented. Y'all know her from Destiny's Child. Say my name, say my name. Y'all remember her before she was removed from the group. So anyway, she's pretty much telling her, I'm with Jukebox. Let's get right down to the point. Why did you abandon me? What's going on? Because you look, this house, this apartment is beautiful. It's looking good up in here. Beautiful, spacious, got room. It looks nice up in there. So, you know, high ceilings and all this stuff. Nice furniture. You dress nice. So pretty much Jukebox was like, why did you leave me or whatever? She said, oh, you know, I was young. I was about your age or younger. And I had this new baby. I didn't know what I was doing. So I left to pursue a career in music down in LA and thought I would become rich and come back for you. That would have pissed me off if my mother told me, oh, I left you so I could go pursue and be rich. What? Pursue a music career. You could have, come on. And you didn't come back for it. Oh, by that time I got caught up with bad people, this, that, and thing. I caught a hard time. So, you know, I figured it would make no sense to come back. 10 years had passed. It would have made it worse. Really? That's your child. I thought that was a piss poor excuse, but hey, people make mistakes, and I did appreciate that she was like, well, listen, I do want to try to make this thing work. I'm not asking you for forgiveness. I'm just asking that you give me another shot. And I think, God sent you here to me. And I'm like, well, why didn't you? Listen, you done found the Lord. You done cleaned up your act. You have the nerve to be working with children and all this other stuff. Why you didn't go find your daughter? Like, come on, that's whack to me. That's just my thing. But I'm glad that that little relationship is trying to work out. But I'm wondering if we're going to see something where Marvin is going to end up, chasing this lady out of town or something, or maybe Rock will, because when Jukebox returned home and she was getting her stuff, she finally came back to the house. Marvin came in and she was in the closet getting some stuff, and you're back. She ain't speak to him. She ain't trying to rock with him. He set up. I do feel bad for Marvin though, because he got the room set up for her. He got little gifts on the table, but she's hurt. She's hurt. But maybe he needs to apologize to her. Talk to your daughter. It's like that. So anyway, she leaves there, but then she tells Auntie Rock about it. Oh, I met my mother. And Auntie Rock is like, she came after you, or you went after her. Oh, well, she couldn't come after you. Pretty much told her, listen, just because she's family, you don't need the hoe. Basically, that's what she said. You don't need her, basically. But we know that we know that Jukebox is kind of feeling this, because we saw later on in the episode that Jukebox got all the church clothes. She's going to start going to church with her mama. And I'm like, how long is this going to last before Marvin gets wind of this and shuts this whole thing down? We're going to see about that. Let's see. And then we saw something interesting with Rock. Rock went to Cartier's art gallery, and she discovered that he's using that art gallery to clean his money and all that. So they might have some partnership going here too. And speaking of Rock, we also seen her with what's that guy's name? Symphony. I think was her boyfriend's name. And she's buying this house. It's gonna be a beautiful house that she's getting, this nice house in this pretty neighborhood. It's gorgeous and all this stuff. And pretty much they're having these conversations. He tried to get it out of her. What did you really have me do when you what was really going on? And she didn't tell him the truth then either. She said, oh, the cops was, bugging out, so I had to get my son out of town. That's what I asked you. But then Symphony hit her with listen, let me go. Leave me alone, because, you said I'm your vacation person. I want to be your permanent man, basically is what he's saying. But he's like, you stringing me along. Leave me alone. Let me go. But she said, you a grown man, bro. I can't make you do what you don't want to do, basically. But he pretty much told her, I want to be your everything, girl, but you making me be this part-time. And, that's how their little situation ended. Now, the real drama here in this episode, y'all know Rock got this plan to expand the family business into Newark, but the Italians ain't having that. We saw in this episode, we see their truck got stopped and the guy got, beat up, roughed up. They shot up the truck. They took that. And so Rock takes a meeting with them. Joey Buttafuoco and them is not having it. His name wasn't Buttafuoco. But whatever. Y'all know what I mean. The Italians wasn't having it. It was like, Ma, you cannot come over to Newark without paying a fee. You got to pay a toll to me. He gives her all his offer. Lulu is all like, you know what? It was a misunderstanding, this, that, and the third. That ain't sit well with Rock. Rock was like, ain't no misunderstanding. Rock pretty much told the Buttafuocos or the Italianos, whatever their names were. I don't know what their names were. But she told them, she said, listen, nah, we not doing this. I ain't taking your offer. The Italian man was like, kind of like her little spunk right there. So they come up with another plan, and this plan is, now we're going to put the drugs on the Magic School Bus. The Magic School Bus gets stopped too. Them Italians ain't playing with y'all. No. You're not coming through here without paying a toll. So that's going to be interesting to see how she handles that situation. That's going to be very interesting. And then y'all see, we're going to have another problem here. Kanan stealing money, because when their family went to have the conversation, Rock and Lulu and Marvin, about the whole situation, what they need to do, Kanan's in the room that smells bad. He opens the closet. He sees the money in the thing. He decides to take some of it. That's going to cause some problems. Somebody going to get killed or hurt because they're going to think somebody else is skimming off the top, and they're going to hurt them because of him. That is crazy. what else happened in this episode that I thought was interesting? Crown gonna get. I think Crown gonna end up getting killed or whatever. You know, Crown helped Famous get an apartment. So Famous has this apartment now. He has an apartment. He has a party at the apartment, and all these girls over. And what a scene where we see Kanan open the door, and it's the neighbors, the mother and the daughter. I thought they were sisters too. The mama was fine. And now Kanan, I guess is this going to be Kanan's little girlfriend from now on? That was, instantly, she says, Mom, can I come to the party? Whatever. The mother says, yeah, but the mother was sexy too. And was it me or was the mother looked like she was kind of flirting with Kanan herself? But anyway, her daughter goes in the party. She's making out with Kanan, this, that, and the third. Making out with Kanan and all of that. And Crown comes over there. Jukebox comes over there, all that stuff. Crown tells Jukebox he got a song for her. She's not really that impressed after he insulted her a few episodes back. But Crown, something's going on where he had to sell the equipment at the studio, and that ain't sitting well with Lulu. Lulu roughed him up a bit. But I think we're going to see more happening with that. There's more. But what was clever in this episode that was kind of an Easter egg, I guess you call that an Easter egg, was at the party, did y'all notice they were playing I'll Be Sure, and Crown walked in, and Crown, the actor who's playing Crown, that is I'll Be Sure's son. So I thought that was kind of cool that they was playing the music while I'll Be Sure's, I'll Be Sure's music was playing in the background at the party, and that's his son in that scene. I thought that was pretty clever right there. Then we have this situation where Detective Howard's partner is telling Unique she's on to him, like she's watching him, and she wants to know what's going on with him and his business and this, that, and the third. And she's like, listen, it must be bad. You got framed. Wouldn't you want revenge? And he's playing it off like he's laying low and all that. Nah, I don't want revenge, blah, blah, blah. But we know he wants revenge. He's up to something. And if I'm not mistaken, he's the one snitching on letting these people know how Rock is trying to get this stuff across to Newark. He's the one snitching about all of that. I think he is. I really think he is. I don't know. That could have been in this episode. Y'all correct me down in the comment section. All right. Let's see. What else happened here in tonight's episode? We get to Kanan. Kanan is still believing Detective Howard. He lied to his mother, told his mother that he was hanging out somewhere. But what did he really do? He stopped over to Detective Howard. He stopped over there to Detective Howard. And guess what? Rock saw him. And that's how the episode ended, with Rock, spying in on him. So yeah, it was a real good episode. They're setting some things up to play. We got some parental issues. We got mommy issues. We got daddy issues. We got territory issues. A lot going on. Oh, I'm leaving this part out too. Unique stopping by the store after he done kidnapped that old girl last week. Now you coming through the store. He's playing games, strategic games, and it's crazy. It's a lot. Lolita wasn't feeling that. It's a lot going on. And even when she told Rock about it, Rock was like, oh, it's just a game that's playing. She's like, well, I'm not playing y'all game. So again, to sum it all up, I thought it was a good episode, really good episode. I'm looking forward to next week's episode. You guys tell me what you thought. Did you like tonight's episode? If there's anything I missed that I should have covered, leave it down below in the comment section below. And listen, I know I've been kind of MIA, just a little bit about what's going on with me. I'm in another play, y'all, and the play starts this week here in New York City. It's an off Broadway play called Amen, Amen, Let the Church Say Amen. So we've been in rehearsals, and it opens this week on the 7th. Should be a fun time. I'll tell y'all more about that in another video. So that's why you don't really see me as much as I want to be on here. But listen, it is what it is. So that's all I have for now. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you all in the next video.